Hello everyone, this is the first video on the Gavin Snow YouTube channel. On this channel, it will be about my wrestling journey and helping other high school wrestlers through their wrestling journey. So, the reason I'm making this channel is for my 20% project in English. Basically, if you guys don't know what that is, it's a project where you spend 20% of your class time, which will be 1 day a week, inside school. You can do it outside of school, whatever. But we're spending 1 day a week in class, working on something to help others. Obviously for me, it's you guys, other high school wrestlers. And yeah, before we get on to my goals, we're gonna go over my wrestling story. So let's get on with that. It all started out on a bright Tuesday morning. I went to go check my phone. My friend Caden had sent a message into our group chat, and he said, "Y'all should join wrestling." I was like, I might. So after school ended, I went to the cafeteria, which is where all the athletes go before practice starts, to talk to the coaches about joining wrestling, and they said sure. What followed was some very rough conditioning, considering at that point I'd never done any sports besides in elementary school, and I was also very overweight back then. So I started going consistently because I really liked wrestling. It was very fun, especially wrestling with my friends and making new friends there. And yeah, I was consistently going to practice. That was until the Esmond 4 tournament. If you guys don't know, the Esmond 4 tournament in Afton is our school's big tournament that we do every year. Back then I wrestled 165. That was after I lost a bunch of weight during wrestling. Since there were 4 other people I think in my weight class, I didn't get to wrestle that tournament, which I was fine with, or I would have been fine with if I wasn't there for 16 hours. I was there from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I didn't get to wrestle. I was stuck being one of those guys who tell the coach or tell the referee when the clock ends for 16 hours. Now, it might sound like I have a spot of hatred boiling in my soul for wrestling, but I don't. I love wrestling. The tournament just discouraged me from wrestling. I started going to practice way less consistently. I was skipping a lot of days until one fateful day I just decided to quit. I was discouraged, like I said. Well, now that you guys have heard my wrestling story, we're gonna go over my goals for this wrestling season, which starts next month on the 5th. I'm not even sure. But my first goal is to wrestle in 144 or 150. Last year I wrestled 165. My second goal will be to get 2 wins. I obviously want to get more, but the minimum I want to shoot for is 2. I'm not the best at wrestling, so I feel that's a very realistic goal. And then my third goal will be to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think my hardest challenge. Also, I wanna stay very consistent this season, because last year I wasn't very consistent at all, and that's what took me out. I just stopped going to practice and then just cut off wrestling basically. And I wanna improve on that. I wanna stay consistent during the year. But yeah, my hardest challenge will most likely be staying consistent, because that's what took me out last year, like I just said. The second hardest one, it's either going to be wrestling in a lower weight class or getting this channel to 1,000 subscribers. I'm decently confident that I can get to a lower weight class this year, because last year I started wrestling at 176, and and I got down to about 160, 165 around there. So, and then this channel getting to 1,000 subscribers. I have some other friends. My friend Oleg, his channel is Oleg. He does swimming videos, and my friend Caden, who has not made his channel yet. I'm not even sure what it's gonna be called, but I mentioned him in the story. He's a friend who recommended wrestling. His channel is gonna be about like just like nutritional stuff and like everything like that, like just general sports information. I think that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. So see you guys later.